Namaskar, good morning. When I was just 21 years old, one 90 years old lady came and asked me, Ashish, I have one question for you. I said, I'm quite young. I'm your, younger than your grandson. Why you're asking me? She said, I trust you that you can answer this question. I said, thank you very much. Please go ahead. She asked me, when you sit for a meditation or Ram Naam, you chant your name, you know, you sing bhajan. When you sit on whichever the asan it is, okay, asan means, you know, like this, you put it down and on which you, the carpet or the piece of carpet on which you sit and chant name of the god or sit for meditation, whatever it may be. So when you sit for suppose 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, howsoever the capacity is there, or you are practicing every day as a discipline, when you wake up from there or when you de-sit yourself from that, means you are sitting there and you rise upon it, that asan is there, that gets disturbed. And many a times even in meditation it gets disturbed because there is at least one fold is there. So how should a person sit for meditation so that the fold is not there, there is no ruffle in the mind, there is that kind of question was there. So can you answer? I said, I understood your question, and the best person to answer will be my Sadguru, and all the senior people are here, they could answer. She said, uh, I couldn't go to your Sadguru when he came to Nagpur, but I tried to ask many seniors and they tried to avoid answering this question. Hence, I came to you. I said in two sentences, I said, first sentence, have you seen the photo of that person who is sitting in the meditation, whose nails have grown huge, whose hairs have grown too much, his body, has gone crunch into almost the skeleton. Have you seen that photo? She said, yes. So, in fact, somebody said to her that it is the photo of Uddhava sitting into the meditation. That photo is there in the ISKCON's complete Gita. Gita is told by Shri Krishna and all those. So she said, I saw that photo. Okay. So once you sit for that kind of meditation, when you lose the bodily senses, at that time only you will have no ruffle in your mind and there will be no fold on the asana will be there. She came to my house and she was saying all these things. You answered in one sentence. I got my answer. Surprisingly, when within 4 or 5 days she tried to achieve that, she could do that. Then she said something, Ashish, thank you very much. 2 days later, she was no more. I mean, imagine how could I feel that a senior most person came and asking you one of the most difficult questions, she said, and I could answer that at the age of 21. She said that I think you might have experienced this and that is why you are telling this. That was her last sentence. She, was going to touch my feet. I touched her feet. I said, grandmother, you are older. I am, younger than your grandson. And then 2 days later, she was no more. And so that is the kind of meditation is expected from everyone. That is the kind of Ram Naam. That is the kind of penance is expected from everyone. And that is the aim of human life, that you should get rid of the Janma Maran ka fera, means you will not be born again as any kind of species in this world. Your soul gets the mukti. Some people call salvation, somebody call, mukti, kaivalya prapti, atma dhyan, then, merging your conscious with the super conscious God and all those things. It is one and the same thing at the end of the day. So I'm thankful to that grandmother for, you know, with question giving me the direction. In fact, her question was also the answer, kind of, the solution master kind of thing. Okay. Second question. One other person asked me, sir, you might also have fans and trawlers as well. So how to handle that? Fans, whatever you do, no, he has done good, good, good. And trawlers, whatever you do good, they'll see, this is bad. Whatever you do, he's doing show off and all those things. How to handle this? You see, if you might have seen a photograph, a child was, playing the flute. Only one puppy was in front of him. I think puppy or cat was there, kitten was there. Yes. Only one devoted fan was there. Rest of the world, nobody knows his name, nobody knows he can, play the flute and all those things. Only single fan is enough if you are really devoted person. He can keep you, or she can keep you encouraged, and you can, you can be on your track of enlightenment. Focus on all whatever you play. And trawlers, they're always there. There are more trawlers than the fans in many cases, it has been observed. So it happens. And that is why, in Upanishads, Nirakshira Vivek, the concept is there. Shurasya dhara nishita duratya. Means, when you are traveling the path of meditation, Ram Naam, and if you have a target that you have to complete this, Shurasya dhara, means it is as if walking on the razor blade. If you do one thing wrong, dang, you fall down. If you do this time wrong, dang, you fall down. If you jump, your feet will be, broken into two pieces. Shurasya dhara nishita duratya. It happens every day in your life. There are 24 hours. It has been observed that, many scientific research are also there. More than, some people say, more than thousands of thoughts you think throughout the day, and all those things are already there. Because science thinks brain and mind is same, but according to the Shastras, brain is different, mind is different, and all these are different things. Anyhow, we are not into intellectual gymnastic, already I said. Nirakshira Vivek. Last time also I told you that, if you mix water with the milk and give it to the swan, the hamsa, it drinks exactly the milk part of that, and water is left out. Like that, in your life, you have to keep focus and invest your time in picking good things and leave the unwanted part. And that's how you can remain focused on your aim in life. Your everyday aim, every minute aim also can be there. You can invest your time. It may happen that something may agitate you, you get angry for one moment, you may laugh at second moment, it may happen, but that is momentary thing. Once, Radhakrishnan was asked by Pandit Nehru that Gandhiji died, so why you are crying? He said, I am a human being, though I am a philosopher. For momentarily, everybody feels. Those are human. Even Pandit Nehru also cried. Everybody cried. But, one fantastic thing in India is that we keep asking with each other, grow together. There is no other country like India, in fact. The Tana Bana of social life is like that. You know, the richest of the rich, the kings, the president, prime minister, or the even the poorest the poor, or the beggars. Sometimes it may happen that a beggar can teach a lesson to the prime minister, and he can accept that. He will accept that. That kind of country India is. So there will be trollers, there will be fans, but you have to balance yourself. Someday, sometime it may happen that trollers will try to show you place, and fans will show you the place down and show up. So this 180 degrees apart, like mind and brain goes. You have to balance yourself and focus on the positive things. That's all we can say. God is there; He'll take care of that, because karma cycle is there. If he is trolling someday, sometimes somebody else will troll. It happens. The life cycle goes on. Karma cycle goes on. So focus on the things. Like my father said, focus on the aim of your life. The target is parrot's eye, for example. That was made up of earth or wooden parrot was there, and Arjun was going to shoot it. What you can see? He said, I can see only the parrot's eye. Then you shoot. So Dronacharya shoot, and he hit the eye of the parrot. So that's how we have to remain focused in the life, and that is the best answer to take care of fans and trollers. Nirakshira Vivek. Okay. The next question. A couple of days ago, one of my friends said, Sir, why do you always go to your students, then students come to you? Why do you go to the people working under you in their cabin and get the work done, then you sit into the cabin and call the meeting and all those things? I said, you see, at the end of the day, even I go to my kids and ask them, for example, those are representations of God. God has sent them into our life and to get certain work done. So if you go to them, at the end of the day, exercise is also there, just on the lighter side, I said. But getting work done, doing work, achieving that work done is more important than who is, or who gets the importance, or who gets the, all fantastic things are there. I hope you understand. So, even I used to go to my PhD students, to maybe, postgraduate student or baccalaureate students and all this. Why they should always come to you and then only you solve the problem? Go and ask them, what are your problems? Can I solve your problem? Even government should also work like that. That is direct democracy, and that is expected. We are at such a place that the human civilization has conceived the idea of sustainable development goals. This has happened every 1,000, 2,000 years or 5,000 years later. Every time humanity was at its peak, but something happened, and demonic forces, either pandemic or a war or something happened, and we again went down. Again we had to start from zero. But please take these words again and again. I'm saying that we are at a place where 5 billion people are literate. Whichever definition you may take, American definition, Indian definition, or whatever, or United Nations, UNESCO's definitions. 5 billion people are literate, and we literate people can solve any problem of the humanity. Let everybody live, each entity live on Mother Earth. We expand to Moon, Mars, and beyond, and we become Kardashev level 7, 8, 9, 10. We have to achieve those things. Then only we will be sure to call ourselves human beings, superhuman beings, super special on Mother Earth. Otherwise, I always say dinosaurs are, fossils are willing to shake hand with human fossils. That is why water, can't go against the gravity and all those things. You just forget those things. Get the work done. All the government should reach at the grassroots level. all the facilities, sustainable development should goals should reach at each doorstep. If polio drops can reach, why cannot all these things reach? There are concepts like Ram Rajya. Then there are so many concepts all over the globe. In Greek philosophy it is there, in Chinese philosophy it is there, Japanese it is there, in India it is there. You go even in Arab countries. So all the places, even in Chile you can see there are roads, 6,000 kilometers of roads are there built long back then, when where they vanished. I mean, those people vanished. Similar things happen. So we should avoid this conflicting situation, war kind of situation, pandemic kind of situation. And don't think about I am great or you are great or he is small. No, humanitarian work is more important. Achieving sustainable development goals is important. Going to moon, Mars and beyond is important than prime minister sitting in his office, or the chief minister or minister or whatever authority sitting in his office. Getting work done is important. One of the person, I think Neeraj, he said, sir, you are like a person, Lalaji kind of a person. Whenever he wanted to get work done, he used to go to a person who knows, the best person who can do it. Even my father was like, father, he's existing in fact, father was doing similar things. Once in 1962 he says he was building a railway line near in Madhya Pradesh. So they wanted to put a railway track, so they wanted to lift the that rail. He wanted help, he didn't help. So from nearby, Thakur Mansingh was going on. So he said, he called literally those people. Then he lifted and don't tell to police. He said no. So he had ability to get the work done. And then after coming, at that time communication was not there. Going from the jungle to reaching to the city, it used to take 7 days or something like that. 1962. So there was no chance to go police and tell and all those things. They got the work done. They coming back, after coming back they told it to the government. This is what happened. So I mean, water should flow always down, follow the gravity. Authority should not reach at the down. No, forget all those things. There is no authority as such. Work is important. Work is worship. Getting things done is more important. Making every human happy. Creating heaven on earth is more important. Taking these heavens to places is also important. So that's how when I answered these things, the person was very happy. Sir, he said, we want people like you. I said, I'm in front of you. I don't know about others, because what is their philosophy, I don't know. But it is certain that human philosophy has to come and rule this world. Otherwise, the smart people will be trillionaires and non-smart hard workers will be, living in penury. And once, in fact, these trillionaires are there, they are going to die someday, sometime. Then where this money will go, we never know. It might go into demonic hands, it might go into, maybe God's hand. It is okay, I mean, but if it goes into wrong hand, then may God bless humanity. That is why work is worship, and authority is reaching at the bottom of the pyramid is also important, and achieving sustainable development goals, and then creating heaven on earth and taking this to moon, Mars and beyond is also important. If this planet is in trouble, we'll go there. If that planet is in trouble, we come back here, and all those things can happen. Okay, now next question. Sir, you told one question was asked. Sir, you told about that sannyasi and Sugruhini example, work is worship and all those things. You told example from your life. How everybody can do that? In fact, this question was answered by so many people in the past. In fact, there are In Puranas also a lot of, in Bhagavad also a lot of stories are there. So once Narad went to Shri uh, Vishnuji, and he said, how is that farmer? He keeps on working every day, and in the morning he just salute you and then go back, and coming back he salute you. No. So the Vishnu said, he's better devotee than you. I'm taking your name every now and then, still he is better than you. Yeah, he's better than me. How you prove it? So then he said, you take this pot of oil, and it should not, the oil, full pot of oil, go from this place to that place of the that farm. The oil should not fall down, but you should keep chanting your name. He started looking at that. He couldn't chant a single word name of Narayana. He couldn't say that. He came back. Then he saw the life of farmer, and he went on to accept that while going for a work he used to prostrate before the Vishnu, Narayan, and after doing everything he used to say that I offer my services at your feet, prostrate again, took the dinner and sleep. So who is the better devotee? So now the accepted, no, he is the best devotee. A lot of us, we can do those things. A Sugruhini, while starting her cooking, pray to God, cook, and tell that tell the God that I'm going to cook this for the people whom you have sent in my life. Maybe Atithi, or maybe people at home, father, mother, grandfather, or whosoever it may be, or father-in-law, my children, and all those things. And so because I'm feeding them, and in them also you are there, so I'm going to feed you as well. So my process of cooking, the feeding activity, the cooking activity, everything is God. So Sugrini's problem can be solved. She can devote her life like that. And every time, if one chapati she is doing like this, before starting like this, like given the example of Narari Sona, thak, thak, ram, 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 like that, ram, 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 you can do that. Many people say you can watch the movie while doing that thing. Why cannot you can chant the name? Why can't you chant the name of Ram? If two things multitasking is possible, and women are the best in multitasking, why cannot this be done? It will take efforts for a few days only. I know this, at the end of the day, I know Indian women are the best, and I mean in doing these things. At one hand the child is being taken, then they are doing chapati and cooking all those things, taking care of, even the tap is on, and the pot is getting filled with the water. Another side, the milk is kept on the stove or gas, and she will timely she will switch off the gas, switch on the tap will be closed, and all those things she can take care. So why cannot one extra thing, that is Ram Naam, they have to chant Ram Ram Ram, Shiva Shiva, whatever they feel is the best in their life. So worship is possible for Sugruhini, housewife. Then students, same thing, while studying, while going to school, every time, whenever they start, God please help me, I'm going to start my studies. When they finish, when they are going to appear for exam, and all those things, you become a devoted soul. That devotion will take care of your own devotion. Your own devotion will take care of your own devotion, because God understands everything. God knows us in and out, our past, present, and future. Just you have to work hard. Some people call it smart work, because if you start chanting Ram 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 Ram, after 12 years or so, you will feel that Ram Nam is going on automatically. After 24 years, it is taken faster. After 36 years or 48 years, you'll feel that it is taken automatically, and you have gone beyond the Ram Naam. You'll feel that. So that's how work is worship can be achieved. There are very many professions. A businessman, he should work with ethics and values. All the time, profits is not important. Welfare is also important. Government servants. Then you name the profession. Teacher, best job in the world. Doctor, the best job in the world. In India, it is mentioned outside the doctor's chamber that I am getting feed from the people who get disease and I have to cure the disease, and they feed with their money. I get feed. So Lord, please help me that I hope you understand other side of the story. So these things are also there. One of the person was said once, sir, my job is to help people burn the bodies of died people. I looked at him and saw, Shiva's statue was there. He said, I asked him how many till that. He said, oh, since last 5 years I'm here, and every day at least 5 to 10 bodies are there. But in uh, sometimes I won't take the name of that particular period. 20-25 bodies used to be there. Then so how many you have seen? Maybe 20,000 bodies till now. So what is your opinion? Because if you are burning the bodies, what kind of people are afraid to see dead bodies, and you are doing that. So he said, since 2-3 generations I'm here. So are you literate? So he said he's a bachelor's as well, but still he's doing this job because nobody else is doing this. Is it not the devotion? I asked him. Oh yeah, I didn't realize this. You are a bachelor of doing some bachelor of art. He was. People after doing bachelor of engineering or commerce or arts, they go and they expect the job in the AC chamber, for example, air conditioned chamber, and you are doing this. Is it not the service to the God? Suddenly his eyes were lit. He said, literally, he didn't do like this. That's all. He was so happy. I took his phone number, and then he was quite young. I mean, 23 years old. But within those 3 years, even doing bachelors and all those things, he did those things because being, living life in penury, people are doing a lot of kinds of the job. So not after bachelor's he was doing that, and he was 27. Sorry. Then I asked him, so you look quite young. So he was 27. He was doing 23 to 27. In 4 or 5 years, he had burned 20,000 bodies almost. Now imagine his eyes got lit up, and he got the direction. Oh yes. So I just say that, please God, this is my job I do. And do you know Raja Harishchandra also did that? Yes. वो एग्जाम्पल तो हर कोई देता है सर, मीन्स दैट इज द एग्जाम्पल एवरीबडी. वही हमारे आदर्श है. दैट ही इज आवर आइडियल, एंड दैट्स आई मीन I offer my services to the God. So yeah, so you are on the right track. Please go ahead. At the end of the day, everybody is going to get perished. Everybody has the same destination. Everybody is going to be merged with the Pancha Mahabhuta, Prithvi, Aap, Tej, Vayu, Akash, the earth, the air, the sky, the water, the energy, and all this. Everybody's body is going to get perished, and you are doing a great work. So I mean, if you ask the question, it's okay, but everybody else who is doing better job than you, if they keep also asking that how should I devote my life to the Lord, and how work is worship can be achieved, then they should think of it. While starting your work, pray to the God that God, this work has come to me and I'm doing it as per my ethics and values, and I hope I achieve the desired goal that you expect from this work from me. And try your best and get the work done. Even, you know, taking food, walking, sleeping, there is one shlok hymn is there. Atma tom girijamati sahachara prana shariram guram puja te vishwopabhog rachna nidra samadhi sthiti. Like this, I mean, whatever I do, even sleeping is samadhi sthiti. Whatever I'm doing, it is a puja. If I'm walking, I'm taking, the production of your mandir. Means you are sitting in center, I'm, taking a walk around you. Whatever I'm speaking, it is a pravachana. Means a discourse given to the God. Walking is hope. Thinking, whatever I think, I'm thinking because you providing energy, you are providing energy, and I'm thinking, and I'm able to think. So it is your service. Everything is service to the God. Writing, I'm writing down whatever I'm writing. Maybe H2 plus O is equal to H2. You are writing chemistry, but you are writing down with His energy, with His will only. So that is also service to the God. So the farmers, the executives also can start doing such things. Living with ethics and values and doing your work properly as a devotion to God can help achieve work is worship. Whatever you work you may do, but humanitarian values has to be there. So then he felt, I'm satisfied with your answers, sir, he said. Then I stopped there. Okay, so if you have any question, please send. We'll try to answer as per the traditions, as per the wish of God. I offer this service at the feet of God. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all of you.